Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I apologize if this look is distressing to you. First of all, because it's badly done, and second of all, because it's kind of bloody, but I've never tried coagulated blood, so this is just gonna have to do for today. Now, the reason that I have fake blood coming out of my eyes is because truly, what you're about to hear and read is blood-inducing. So, on Monday, I talked about nice girls. I feel like it's only fair now to talk about nice guys. So we are going to be checking out the nice guy subreddit, which was an experience. Here we have our first post. $100 to any girl who isn't a dirty fucking whore, but is nice and will date the nice guy and not the bad guy. A girl who covers her boobs but will please let me touch one when we are behind doors. Your body is made for a man and one man. A girl who is straight, pure, and nice. So I think one of the funniest things about this post is that it says, let me touch one. Not like, let me touch your boobs, let me just touch one of them. Like, one of them is fine, not both. Which I just think is a little bit funny. I feel like a lot of these posts aren't necessarily obviously quote-unquote problematic, even though I hate that word. But I think that the real problem is the implication behind a lot of what is being said. Because if someone said that they want to be with someone who allows them to do X, Y, and Z, like, you're entitled to want whatever you want. But the thing is that here, the implication is that most girls are dirty fucking whores, in this person's words, and that they're dumb enough to always date the bad guy. Now, everyone makes bad mistakes, men and women, so there's some people who are just always attracted to the wrong person. I've seen that first person, but just so many implications. First, that women are stupid and whores, but then also that this guy is better than all other guys, and that's why he's single, because women are stupid and will always fall for the bad guy. And I'm just like, maybe your personality being this way is the problem. The fact that you find yourself so superior to all other guys might be part of the problem. But that's just my humble opinion. Okay, so here we have a conversation on Facebook. And the guy says, wanna grab coffee sometime? She's kind enough and says, no thank you, I appreciate the offer though. And then he says, you got a boyfriend? And then he's like, damn, I'm the best you could ever get. Suit yourself, though. I think that's one of the most interesting things about nice guys is that they flip from kind of kissing a girl's ass to insulting her in like a second, which is kind of hilarious. And actually, fun story, this has happened to me before. It happened to me right when I moved to the US for college.
Nobody cares.
Here we have a Facebook post that says, I don't understand girls these days, man. Girls will pass up a guy that has a job, a vehicle, a house, and is trying to get his life straight. For a dude with no job, no money, no house, absolutely nothing other than he acts like a gangster. Like, this generation is so messed up. So first of all, while it's great for people to have jobs, cars, houses, whatever, most of the time, girls, women, whatever, they're looking for someone whose personality they mesh with. Now, sometimes you're going to be lucky and that person has their shit together, and sometimes they're still getting their shit together. Now, it's up to you whether you want to be with someone who doesn't have their shit together. Like, everyone can make their own choices, but at the end of the day, I don't think it comes down to, oh, that guy acts gangster, but he's a piece of shit. Okay, I'll date him anyway. Most of the time, there's something in their personality that makes girls, women, whatever, want to date them. So to boil it all down to, oh yeah, like, I have a job and he doesn't, so you should automatically pick me? No. I'm quite sure that any woman a nice guy would pick wouldn't just be based on the fact that she has a job and a car. So I don't know why they'd hold women to that standard. So here we have another Facebook post and it says, hey Facebook, is it more important to say I'm sorry or hear an apology? Seriously, I broke every restraining order. Not because she didn't want to hear it, but because I needed to say it. And he says, anyone who knows me knows my heart comes first, period. Then someone says, that sounds like a very bad idea. I only say that because you asked. And he says, yeah, I know you're right, and it sounds terrible the way I explained it, but just quitting on her doesn't feel like the right choice to me. Hollywood never explains the true life guy side of things. We hurt too, you know? So I think one of the big themes in nice guys and nice girls is this whole trope of victimization. Like, no matter what happened, no matter how they act, they are the victim. Now, let's be clear. We don't know what he did or didn't do, and we don't know if this restraining order is valid, though this kind of behavior makes me want to think it is. So let's say that this girl lied and got a restraining order against him. Even if she lied and even if he shouldn't have a restraining order against him, I think we can all agree that the smart decision is to stay away from the person who has a restraining order on you, just so you don't go to that place where they put you behind bars and you can't leave. So I don't know, I just think that this was kind of silly. But apart from that, like apart from the victimization and everything, this is so incredibly self-centered. It's like if someone is scared enough of you for some reason that they need to get a restraining order, maybe you should think about your behavior twice. Maybe there's something wrong in how you act towards people and you don't realize it. Because getting a restraining order isn't just like slamming the door in someone's face. That's going out of your way to say you cannot come anywhere near me. This guy's concerning. Like, I appreciate that he asked on Facebook what people thought, but at the same time it's like, it doesn't seem like he'd really listen considering he doesn't listen to the restraining orders. Here it says, a classic Where the Good Women At post. Where all the hot, fit, virtuous women who have read Rand, meal prep, aren't feminists, don't selfie every 5 minutes, aren't Instagram models, have under 8 cocks run through them, God. Resolve their daddy issues, are brunette, 5'5" or under with natural C's and a round butt, don't drink wine every night and pretend they aren't alcoholics, no student loan debt, and can be submissive in a feminine way and also very giving. Also, no kids, never married, no STDs, and never done webcam stuff. Oh yeah, and under 25, please. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to be picky. I really believe that if you want to be picky and like you really have a particular standard, that's totally fine. At the same time, you also need to be realistic and realize that your standard is very particular and realize that not many people will fall under these categories. Already just no student loan debt. I'm pretty sure that if they didn't go to college, you'd have a problem with that too. So like, I mean, like nobody wants student loan debt, but of all things to have a problem with, I thought that was kind of ridiculous. Like the natural C's, the under 25, under 5'5", brunette, like it's too much. Like, do you really think you're gonna meet like a girl like this around every corner? And like I said, if you want to wait around for a girl like this, do it, but don't fault other people because they're not this girl, because that's your choice and your problem. If I'm looking for a very specific snake, like I did for my birthday and I wanted my husband to find it for me, I understood that it would probably take time and effort to find. Same thing with women, okay? You can't just find this super, super specific type without spending time and probably quite a bit of effort to find her. This post was hilarious because it seems like a total troll. And it says, I have $7 to build the perfect woman. $200 loving and caring, $535 doesn't cheat, $750 doesn't entertain 2,493 guys. Very specific. $900 decent human being, $7. Dumbass piece of shit with a premium Snapchat who bitches 24/7, has trashy pussy and treats you like shit even though you do everything for the fucking cunt whore, and gets mad if you say thank you to the waitress, yet she entertains 2,493 other guys and will call you toxic and controlling if you mention it to her, even though she's sucking off 25 to 30 different guys who she claims are just friends. What, I can't have guy friends? Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me it just seems like this guy is thinking of a very particular girl who screwed him over, because 2,493 guys. That's a very specific number. Interesting. The fact that she cheated too is also very particular. Like, I wouldn't say that everyone's average experience with a woman is this. So it's just funny because this meme sounds like, you know when people make videos about a certain topic and it's just very clear that they're focusing about one specific event that happened to them? This is what that is. It's like there's this one girl who entirely screwed him over and now all women are that one girl. So it's almost hard to not laugh at this. Here we have another Facebook post and it says, this coming from the guy who has had 2 divorces so far. This is another I'm not like the other guys, I'm not like the other girls posts. I'm not like this generation, still believe in marriage, I still believe in meeting your parents, I still believe in falling in love and going on dates, I still believe in sticking by your side through thick and thin. This generation will not make me lose sight of that. Cool story. I'm also like that, and so are many other people in this generation, so you are by no means individual or incredibly special or rare because you think this, because the majority of people I know are like this. Now, of course, there's some people who are just into hooking up and whatever, like, if that's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But to pick yourself as a super special little snowflake who no one is similar to and you just can't relate to anyone because you're so sensitive and old school, give me a fucking break. This is not by any means a super rare thing. You're probably hanging out with the wrong people if you can't find anyone who believes this. I feel like most of the women I know aren't really into hooking up and are more like this. This whole thing of casting yourself out as the black sheep is a little bit ridiculous and a little bit much, to be honest. Anyway, guys, those are all the posts for today. As you can see, my eyes are bleeding like they were at the beginning of this video. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Nice Guys, all these posts, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and let's get right into the fan art.